All right, friends, it's Sienna back with a review on our steroid cosmetic slave YouTuber, Dr. James. So, yeah, he promotes cosmetics, these cosmetics, and he's going to tell you the effects of Equipose, Boldenone, and testosterone steroid cycle, the results and side effects. And I'm going to show you some side effects that you're going to get too, because a lot of people, they say, hey, man, if you take steroids, they come with permanent effects. Oh, they sure do, and it ain't muscle, that's for sure. Because I told you, MND size has a ceiling limit during hypertrophic process beyond which the progenitor cell can donate any more extra nuclei to that domain to support any further growth. But we will talk about this in the background. I have some information to show you the side effects of doing this by using cosmetics to create a cosmetic, fake, artificial cosmetic look. Yeah.
When I took Equipose, I won the
Again, you can do this naturally, but it would take a little bit more effort. But this stuff makes it, these cosmetics, see, look, a woman who's already beautiful, she can make herself look beautiful. Okay, so there's a girl out there, she wants to compete. What does she do? She puts makeup on her face. So she tries to look more beautiful than the other girl, the natural girl, because she wants to look better than her by putting cosmetics on her face, makeup. Is that real? Is that artificial or fake? It's artificial, see? Botox, all these things that you're doing to your body is artificial. Filling it up with glycogen, creating fake muscles, it's all phony. It's fake. It's all cosmetic that you're trying to do to yourself. It's all fakey shaky.
A national. And I was carrying the horse. It fell down and it couldn't giddy up. It was fine though, and we took him to the hospital. Equipoise, or EQ, the chemical name is Boldenone undeclinate. It's a long-acting injectable anabolic agent for veterinary use.
Exactly, veterinary use. It can be dirty. Why would you inject that in your body? It can cause you myocardial injury. It can cause you a whole bunch of problems. You could die, man, taking this stuff. Why would you do that just for that fake cosmetic look, which is temporary anyways? It'll go away the moment you stop taking it.
It's the ridiculous horse jokes at the start. We can't have all these horses getting jacked.
And wow, the permanent side effects that come with it. Wow, that's incredible.
Physiques matter too.
He looks great there, yes. It's a great cosmetic look. And here's the side effects with Boldenone. So this is from WADA, USADA. They tell you here, what are the negative effects of Boldenone? Well, Boldenone causes decreased testosterone production in men. Oh, I thought everybody wanted to increase testosterone. Oh, that's nice. It decreases testosterone production. How about that, man? That's number one. In animal studies, Boldenone has led to significant harm to the reproductive system and fertility of males. Well, that's definitely another one you wanna create, these permanent things that steroids do to you. Because some guy told me, he goes, oh, they make these permanent things. They give you these permanent things, yes, muscles and all that. Oh, they sure do. All right, they give you decreased production in testosterone. It's harmful to your reproductive system, infertility. Including decreased size of the testes. Oh, that's what you really want. You want to decrease the size of your testes. Whoa, these are great. These are great things that you're creating, taking this cosmetic. Lower sperm count and lower sperm mobility. Excellent job, man. Yeah. And there's other side effects because it's very toxic, man. I mean, what does it do to your kidneys? Well, misuse of the Boldenone decanoate may contribute to the occurrence of chronic renal injury that may lead to progressive renal failure. Oh, isn't that perfect? That is absolutely what we wanted to accomplish. Look, all the things that we wanted to accomplish to destroy our body bigger, better, stronger, and faster than the last time is right here, bro. Take it. This is the solution to destroying yourself faster. People love these. They love this. Is this most toxic steroid? Nandrolone was found to be the most toxic of 6 tested steroids. Okay, that's nice. Is Boldenone neurotoxic? Oh, well, according to tramadol and Boldenone induced neurotoxic effects and neurotoxicity. Neurologic autoimmune disorders. Yes, that's great. We definitely want to create that. Mediated by increased oxidative and neurosative stress, neuroinflammation, and neuronal death in the cortex of rats. These effects resulted in impaired in memory and cognition. That is man, we have accomplished our goal. This is great, man. This is fantastic. We are definitely we are creating the goal that we want.
We can't have all these horses getting jacked.
Just to look good for a couple of months or maybe or something, couple of weeks, whatever.
Our physiques matter too. Equipoise is going to give you.
Yes, your physique, the way you look matters in public. I told you this before. It's eye candy, bro. That's how they treat you, how they see you, man. He's looking for respect, man. But comes with a lot of permanent effects.
Dry gains with almost no subcutaneous water retention.
Very dry, looking very good. They give this to horses so they look muscular. That's the whole point. The Winstrol, the Boldenone and stuff, these drugs, it's to make them extremely muscular.
Veins are going to be popping everywhere. Excellent intramuscular fullness. It's got a very similar look to Primobolan, if you're lean enough. But overall, it's a dry compound.
Ask yourself, why is this toxic? Because it's made from plants, and plants are toxic. So when you're injecting these toxins in you, what do you think they're doing to you? Where do you think all these guys that take steroids and everything, where their hair goes? Where does all their hair go exactly? Where does it all go? To hair heaven?
With noticeable increased vascularity and hardness. You're going to
People with bald heads are associated with low testosterone. They have high estrogen. It's a known fact.
experience increased levels of recovery, but that's once you hit those
See, increased levels of recovery because you're now an endurance athlete. Because when muscle reaches an MND size limit, myonuclear domain size limit, where the progenitor can't donate anymore to support further muscle growth, the nuclei, then what happens? It takes on a secondary shift. It takes on a secondary shift because you're trained. It's called sarcoplasmic hypertrophy because all of you are eating your glycogen diets. I can prove this. Everybody's eating herbivore diets out there, man. Your cereals, your oats and shit, whatever, potatoes, this, that, rice, whatever the hell you're doing, French fries and shit, and bread. You're eating a lot of carbohydrate. And so it's loading into the muscle, giving you these phony muscles. The more of it you eat, the more you get these phony muscles. So yeah. That's what really happens. So you're increasing the cytoplasm in the sarcoplasm. That's really what you're doing.
Saturation levels at week 12. It takes 12 weeks to kick in. Yeah. And at that point, you'll be noticing super fast recovery between all...
Yeah, like an endurance athlete, a short-term endurance athlete. Super fast recovery, bro. Get it? That's the whole point.
Your sets. Why is that, though? Because it puts your red blood...
All to keep a low body fat and pump up muscles with like a penis pump. You haven't built any real muscle. What's the point?
Count through the roof. Cardio feels extremely easy. With more energy, you will never run out of gas. Using Equipose, there's no need to add in.
Look, I'll explain this. Muscle has a myonuclear domain. That fiber can only get so big. You're born with only so many fibers, and that fiber can only get so big. It can't get any bigger. Do you understand me? It can't get any bigger. And according to, I think there's guys online, they say hyperplasia doesn't exist. So if it doesn't exist in humans and you can't get it, and the bird has to put this weight on his wing and it flaps and everything, they get it, but you can't get it, then you can't further that domain. It's really simple. It's really simple.
An aromatase inhibitor like Arimidex. The reason
you're gonna need more cells, and then those cells get bigger. You understand me? But then they reach a nuclear domain as well. That's why you get an influx of it when you first come in the gym, like in, nuclei overload training precedes hypertrophy, that map. Untrained people, first training, satellite cell fusion, and then it fuses hypertrophy. They detrain, retrain. It's called muscle memory. There isn't any more. It's reached a domain size limit. It's not providing any more, you understand? That fiber can only get so big, so you call it newbie gains. You can't get past that, but you can absorb a lot of glycogen in the muscle because now you're an endurance athlete chronically lifting in the gym every day, like an endurance athlete. And so you can load this glycogen when you're endurance lifting in the gym, bodybuilding I call it. You will get more of this glycogen for every gram of glycogen, 3 grams of water are drawn between skin and muscle into the muscle, and you can create more of this phony muscles. Yeah, but it comes with side effects because this testosterone stuff, this steroid, what it does is draws more glycogen into the muscle fast. It holds it in there, it retains it because it's an energy source. It's an enhanced performing drug. And if it's an enhanced performing drug, it has to draw that energy into the muscle to enhance your performance. That is the whole point. That's why it's not called muscle building drug, because they don't build muscles. Do you understand me? They don't build fibers. They don't build muscles. What they build is more glycogen. That's all. And enhance your performance.
Is EQ is going to aromatize to E1, and as far as we know, acts as a competitive agonist for E2 at the nuclear receptor. This prevents testosterone from creating its...
Yes, the nuclear receptor. You want to know what's giving you that forced production? The androgen receptor. The myocytic androgen receptor controls the strength, but not the mass of the limb muscles. So the question is, what controls the mass of the limb muscles? See what I mean?
Its own bioidentical estradiol. Consequently,
when people tell you, I'm going to get a stronger, I'm going to get a bigger, you are going to get a stronger by getting more of these androgen receptors, somewhere for those molecules to bind. But the androgen receptor is not responsible for the mass. That's why a lot of people say, well, I'm getting a stronger, but I'm not getting a bigger. Why? Or if they do get bigger through this glycogen loading, I got a bigger, but I'm not getting stronger. You understand me?
Crushing your serum E2 levels, leading to a host of downstream negative outcomes like anxiety and depression.
Yes, these are all the things that we want to accomplish. Isn't that the point?
Anxiety is you being in the future. Depression is you being in the past. It only exists if you believe it exists. So Equipose...
Oh, it only exists if you believe it exists. Well, what if things are not working properly in your body and your hormones are off kilter? The reason why people are obese is because their hormones are not working properly. Why aren't they working properly? Because they're eating an improper diet, overfed and undernourished. You understand me?
Not cause depression or anxiety, not getting blood work, and then crashing your E2 is going to cause that stuff. When really it's just bad practice. If your E2's crashed, you're going to feel panicky and anxious, and you're not going to be able to sleep. Once again, not from the EQ.
I understand this looks great for the short term. If you truly want to try a steroid, I think people should experiment. They should try some steroid stuff, like a little bit of it, and see what it does and what the feeling is in your body. What are you feeling there? What are you getting there? I think people should try it out. Not enough to destroy themselves, but they should do a couple of weeks, like maybe 3-4 weeks of steroids, just to see what the feeling is. You understand me? So that they have some experience understanding what steroids exactly do. See what I mean? Yeah.
Is from the crashes and the spikes of the estrogen. So the idea is to stick to medium length esters like testinanthe. Get your E2 level stable and then figure out where to go from there. If you don't know how much you aromatize, you're going to be in trouble, whatever compound you use.
It's like the Dr. Tony Huge. Dr. Tony Huge was doing this, injecting weird things and doing stuff, and then they got rid of his channel. When he reached 100,000, they closed his channel down. Will that happen to Dr. James when he reaches 100,000? I don't know. I can't tell you. It's a possibility. Once you get so big, you get more advertisers that want to put on your channel, but they don't want to be associated with this stuff. That is the problem.
It's forever to kick in because it's a super long ester. So an 8 to 10 week cycle has no benefits. Got to run it for 20 weeks minimum. That makes it hard to get on it and then even harder to get off it. So this really is a problematic compound to get yourself into. You've heard the phrases, hungry as a horse, 8,000 calories a day. Easy. It's like your stomach's got a black hole. Huge amounts of hunger, and this is going to make it very useful on a muscle building phase. But no wonder it's used for horses. Babe, when's dinner ready? I'm hungry. No, I'm just...
So he's got a help page there. It says, I don't know if it's free or what. I've never checked it out. Gotta check it out.
Doing something for the video, I'm joking. Be careful though, because it can take some guys over a year to get over the...
Like in his comment section here, who does he have writing here? Now I'm on the mix with tests. Oh, so you get steroid users, right? I am currently on 400 tests. Feeling pretty good. Yeah, you're going to feel pretty good, all right, especially when those side effects start kicking in. This man changed my perception of steroids. Well, yeah, that's his job. Our rulers want us weak and docile. They want you weak and docile, lifting a heavy weight, pretending you're strong. They definitely don't want you taking steroids. But steroids won't, if you don't have access to them, then everything that you created there was fake. Everything you created with steroids, the look and the strength, will all go away. And that is a known fact. So there's absolutely nothing there. And you'll have a bunch of side effects left where your body is just fucking crippled. Anxiety, you being in the future, depressed, is you being in the past, Dr. James. Yeah, okay. That's an interesting analogy. I don't need to get consult before Dr. James blows up. No, you don't. Hopefully he does trend next, as that's the one I'm looking to get on. Yes, you're looking to get on trend. Destroy yourself faster than the last time. That is the whole point. Yes, yes. Interesting people, because this just came up 18 minutes ago. I'm doing a video on it now. There's not enough posts, but usually people post a lot in there, believe me, as the time goes by.
Psychological relationship with food after a test and EQ cycle. The dosages per week range from 300 milligrams up to 900 milligrams max. And if you want a bad time, you put a greater proportion of it at the beginning.
You got to take a lot of it because it's weak, apparently. It comes in, I think it comes in dosages of 50 milligrams. So that's quite weak for, like, it's quite weak. I don't know about it. The drug, it's very, like, again, it's toxic. It's kind of weaky. I'd say that's why they sell Sustanon 250. That is 250 milligrams. Sustanon is made up, I think, of 4 yeasters, 4 different types of testosterones. So, yeah.
The old front load approach. Oh, shit! A 1-to-1 test ratio will likely cause your E2 levels to crack.
The thing about Sustanon, it's slow acting and then it has fast acting yeasters. So slow and fast. So you get the fast in the beginning and then the slow keeps going. That is the whole point of it. It makes it a very superior type of drug. But the pump, it's crazy because the glycogen, it's an enhanced performing drug. It'll enhance your performance and you'll load shitloads of energy in the form of glycogen if that's what you're eating into your muscle. That is the problem.
I found through myself personally and other guys that a 5-to-3 ratio of test really works. E2 stays in check and you won't need to use an aromatase inhibitor. But then everyone's different. Your tolerance might be someone else's downfall.
Aromatizing, meaning the steroid aromatizes estrogen. Becomes like estrogen in your body. Yeah.
If you're not on TRT, don't touch it. Because of the clearance times, it's going to suppress your HPTA, natural test production, for potentially 75 days. Some guys do PCT after...
And why would you want to destroy your own testosterone production in your body and fertility? This is just crazy.
2 weeks. I personally don't have any ill effects on EQ. There's just better compounds for me. The only things that I do find is I often want to run more or just go and eat a load of carrots.
Yeah, you want to run more because it enhances your performance. You want to lift, run, jump. You want to do a bunch of things on it. That look you're getting is cosmetic. You haven't really built any muscles. Your body will compensate you with more androgen receptors for those molecules to bind, temporarily giving you a fake strength. You understand me? And that look, it's complex carbohydrate. It's sarcoplasmic. It's fake. It'll go away. That's why people go off the juice. It just fades away right away.
But maybe that was the hay fever. I'm stable now, though. Jokes aside, EQ is one of the most overrated compounds. At best, it's a background anabolic that's not even that well tolerated. And I tend to prefer compounds that are going to increase my E2, and this one feels like I'm fighting to keep it high. Stay on top of all those key biomarkers, and you will not face most of the issues that I've talked about. Because when you know where to...
Muscle is very particular still in the natural world. Muscle works the way it works in the natural world. When you come into the gym, it protects itself from muscle damage. It moves into type 1 muscle fibers to protect muscle type 2 from being damaged. That's why you coming in there are now an endurance athlete, because you're chronically lifting. You understand me? Yeah.
Look, with your blood work, you can see all this stuff coming a mile off. If you think you need help and guidance on your cycle to avoid a lot of the nonsense that most people on steroids go through, reach out for coaching. There's a link in the description box below. Hit that link and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. The next video coming up is all about a better compound, in my opinion, nandrolone. What happens when you go on nandrolone and stack it with test? You get some serious gains. That's coming up next, brother. See you in 2 moments. I'm out.
Yes, nandrolone. You'll get some serious gains. I'll see you in the next one. Tell me what you think about that. Like, subscribe, support the channel. I love Dr. James. He's funny, man. He's a cool dude. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, friends. Yeah, Equipose. Is it worth it? The side effects? No, man. Don't. It's just a waste of time. Unless you're competing to try to make money or I don't know, some social thing, whatever, maybe, but it's not. It's even that is not worth your health. It just isn't worth it. For what? Because you want to chase some slave money? Whatever, man. There's other ways to make money if you really want to do that. See you in the next one. Ciao, man.